Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another Marine ECM, this time working in a Mastercraft MCX 5.7 liters. This is coming from Ireland. The customer name is Justin Owens. Justin, this is your computer. He's concerned, he said it's losing injector B. I have one only problem with the setup. He only sent me the computer, and this computer or his setup uses a TAC module, which is a throttle actuator. If I don't have that in the accelerator pedal, the computer will cut the injector. So right now I have it running. We can see both injector banks working perfectly. I'm going to turn them off so we can lose the communication in there. And you can see that. I'm going to turn this on. We see immediately the fuel pump and the computer running because I forgot to turn the crankshaft position sensors off, but I mean, it doesn't matter. And we can see both injectors. I'm going to turn them off again. So we turn the signal off and we can see that we lost all the signals as far as tachometers and coils and injectors. So I'm going to run it again and we can see how all comes back. I have a couple of cursors on each of the injectors and they're working good. I mean, we're 12 volts to pretty much zero. So the drivers are perfect. I don't see any problems with that. Things that I want to show to Justin and to all of you is if you have a problem with either the accelerator pedal or with the tach module, again, the throttle body, right? The computer will set a default, like kind of like a lean mode to get you to shore, but it will cut on one of the injector banks to not let you full speed. And this is not to not let you, as in case it's a problem with the tach module and it's fully open, the engine will not rev up to maximum and destroy the engine. So this is a protection for you to not, full speed when you're not supposed to. So I'm going to accelerate this so I can raise the RPMs, obviously, because I am setting my own signals. But as soon as I pass probably 2,000 RPMs or so, we'll see how we now lose the bank 2. We can see here it's still injecting milliseconds, but there is actually not firing constantly. I'm going to increase the time so we can see the activations. Sometimes it's sending, you see, it's cutting one bank and then the other one bank and then the other one to keep you running, but uh, it's in limb mode. So this is to protect you. But again, if I bring the RPMs to a normal range, so you are not like the computer think, okay, you're just an idle. Okay, so now both bank of injectors will work. So I'm going to have to request Justin to send me his throttle actuator and the accelerator pedal so I can fully test his setup because his concern, it says, I have a Mastercraft with a MCX 5.7 and a MEFI 4B, which is this computer. I'm getting an intermittent injector, bank B high errors in diacom. I run for 25 minutes on the trailer before I got the code, and then the code kept returning. I have changed the injectors, load test the harness from injectors to the ECU, and then I do not see the voltage drop to get load resistance readings. Justin, if you have any diacom recording, which I have shown many times how to do that, if you have diacom like this, when you are running right here, you go to the camera, look at the red arrow that I'm moving on the screen on the left side, that camera right here. If you press that button, that will start recording. And you can record as much as room you have in your computer. You can record for days if you have plenty of space in your laptop or computer. So yes, if you have this save file and I can see what the throttle actuator is doing, then I might be able to help you from here. But injector drivers are working good. I don't see any problems with that. When you stop that recording, like in here, it's going to put a name on the folder and it's going to let you save it. I'm not going to save it because I'm not really doing anything. But if I click OK, this will go into Diacom. You will have to go into um, documents, diacom, and then recordings, and you will find it. I will recommend you to put a specific name and leave the date and time. That's also good because then the next time you put a recording, it will be in a sequence. But and then name it, like from cold to warm, 30 minutes test drive, whatever you want to name that file, so you remember when it was. Uh, happening, and then you can name it, went into the problem of injector bank not firing twice, something that you can remember. I always recommend to do this because it's very, very a lot of information. Also, you see not all the hits, because what I have done, and this is just my default settings, there is a lot more to see here. So, like, let me just show you the groups. All these I have deselected because I'm not like, looking at those. But if I want to see there is actual knock time, and I mean, probably, I don't know, maybe another 100 pits that I can have. So if I'm going to have a test drive, I'm going to select all the pits and then record with all activated because it's going to record just the ones you have selected. All right, so, but yeah, I'm going to contact you and then see if I can get those either the recordings or the tag module and the pedal position or the pedal actuator to try to duplicate your concern. So far, I don't see any problems on the injector drivers. I might see a problem on the TAC module or something like that that is not in here. All right, guys, thank you so much for visiting the channel. This is just an information for the customer and for those that are having problems on this. If you have something like this, try to do this kind of tests. You can also, let me just see in test modes in here. If it's anything, let me see RPM control. No. Yeah, these MEFI computers are better limited to testing. Let's say if this will be this auto module, let me just show you one. If this will be this type of module with like a 90 pin, the software for these computers is more robust and it has accelerator pedal and TAC module test that you can do the drive-by-wire. That's exactly what this is called, the drive-by-wire test where you can accelerate and decelerate. So again, just an information on for the customer and for all you. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.